You guys, goblin mode has to go. Goblin mode has to go. It is scary out here in my house, okay? I thought we could do a beauty reset kind of together. I obviously need to get my bathroom in order. It's been chaos and mess basically since the beginning of December. I'm gonna eat this while we're here. I'm so sorry. It's a chocolate croissant and it looks so flaky and delicious. Anyway. But truly the last like month of 2023 was pretty just a lot. You know, it's like a big work month, but I got sick and then we went home for the holidays and, you know, I kind of cocooned myself with all that stuff. I just feel like it can be a pretty stressful time, and it was. And I also gave myself time to kind of decompress coming back. And so I feel so ready. I've really been like last year and into this year, it's like really thinking of my brain, thinking of how I am as a person, and trying my best to give myself some tools and space and grace and all of that to be able to be the best me. So it's finally time. It's time to come out, and I'm also ready and excited to get this place in order. So we're gonna be cleaning the bathroom. I also have so many empties, so I'm gonna show you guys my empties because I'm starting 2024 off fresh, okay? We do not need to bring trash with us into the new year. But this is gonna be over the course of a couple days of me just like doing little tasks here and there to get myself ready, get myself organized, get myself a little bit more put together. And we all know, like, I'm a messy girl. I've just learned like my space will get a mess. I'm trying to find some ways that I can make it a little bit better or like have some systems, but at the end of the day, it's kind of just how my brain works. And so being somewhat okay with that, and also giving myself grace when those things happen, when I'm not able to maybe maintain that, and instead of focusing on the things I need to get back to a place where then I can make that nice again and continue on and be in a good headspace. So I hope if anything, it's a little inspiring for you. Maybe you have some stuff you got to tackle, but like I said, this is gonna be over the course of a couple days because I have some car stuff to take care of today. So I know I'm gonna be out and about doing different stuff, but I wanna get ready and at least do my makeup with you guys because I need to look somewhat put together. My hair is shorter, if you guys didn't know, than it's been. And so I've been wearing hats, especially when I'm doing walks because I already did my walk today. Like, I'm out here killing it, honestly. I'm so proud of myself. But I already have some sunscreen on and I thought I would do a little like simple, so simple makeup. Maybe I won't do it in this dungeon background. Like I feel like I'm filming in a basement. What's going on? Like we'll figure out some better lighting or something though. It's questionable if this is actually better, but I guess it's gonna have to work. Oh my gosh, it took me forever just to find the crap I need to do this because I'm so unorganized right now. Yet another reason to get it together. So for my foundation, I've just been using the Natasha Denona concealers. This is the reality of like the quick makeup I'm doing on the daily. Always got a bronze. I'm using the Kosas and just a really big fluffy brush. I love this House Labs concealer. It's an actual concealer. I have 04 Fair Neutral and I feel like it's the perfect color under my eyes. For cream blush, I've been using this Bobbi Brown one and I love it so much. It kind of reminds me of the Patrick Ta cream blush side of the blushes. I'm probably gonna put that hat back on even though like I think it looks kind of cute, but it's like the back's always the thing. I wish no one could see the back. I can't see the back. You shouldn't be able to either. For eyes, we're keeping it so simple. Naturally, I'm using a shadow stick. This one, I believe, is Honey BB from ColourPop. I love this and I love Socialite. Those are my two faves, but I'm going to put that all over. We're doing something simple, so I'm just blending that out with my fingers, which is very difficult with my nails, but they are so pretty, you guys. These, if you guys have watched videos, these are the Hannah nails. Finally, I've gotten up the courage to put on press-ons and they look so good, you guys. I am absolutely shocked at how good they look. Like, I don't know, maybe I don't have to go back to the salon, which would be so nice because it's literally torture for me. I hate the sitting there. Like, I just need to bring, I think, like, if I do it again, I'm gonna bring like headphones so I can just kind of zone out and, you know, hopefully regulate myself a little bit better. Anyway, love this freaking shadow stick. Even just by itself, so pretty. But the last couple days I've been using this thing, which if you guys haven't seen the advent calendar where I unboxed a bunch of Christian Louboutin samples, but luckily got this little eyeshadow duo. This is in there. So I've been using it. Very subtle, very natural, but I feel like it gets the job done. I don't know if it's worth 50 bucks. Anyway, I use both sides. I do like the lighter side and then the slightly, and I mean very slightly darker side on the outer corner. And I just use one brush and I kind of just blend it all together. I've been highlighting with my Lancome palette, you guys know I love so much. I'm gonna switch brushes though for my actual face. Sometimes I'll use that one for my nose, but this one's from Singe Beauty, Angie's brand. It's the F06 and I really like this for highlight. And these were sent to me. The first brushes I did buy, but these ones, the face collection, were sent to me. And I don't know, the shape of this is just pretty unique because it's kind of flat. But anyway, just a little highlighter. Then really last thing, we're gonna do some mascara, which is another Christian Louboutin thing, but this is because this mascara is too old. Reminder, throw away your mascara. It's a new year, it's time. I need to do that. Maybe we'll do that in this video too. I have so many open mascaras, but this thing is so weighty. Oh gosh, hair. The packaging's nice, but I actually really do like it. So I'm trying to like savor the last few uses before I feel like it's entirely inappropriate and like scary. I mean, I think we all realistically, like, let's get real, we go past the 3 months, or I do, but I'm trying to be better about that, especially if it's something I've really been using. And even if it's not something you've been using, you've used it, you've introduced the bacteria. The bacteria is festering, growing. It's a science experiment in there. You know what I mean? You don't want to put that on your eyes. You don't want to put that in your eyes. But anyway, I really do like how it makes my lashes look too. So I'm going to be sad to see this one go. And I keep the mascara just on my top lid, and I'm not going to do really anything on the bottom. Sometimes when I'm wanting to look a little bit more whatever, I'll add a wing, but I haven't been the last little bit, especially when I'm just like out doing stuff, because I don't want to have to maintain it. It just keeps it kind of fresh, whatever. And then last for lip gloss, this is a new product. It's from Gucci. I really want to try it because it's plumping, and I got the pink color. This is called, it's really impossible to see. I need glasses. I need help. Bertha Pink? I don't know if that's right, but I think that's what I'm reading here. I've been using this for a little bit and I do like it, but it's just, okay, it looks so good when you first put it on. I love the shine, the glassiness it gives. Like, it looks so good initially, but I will say as you wear it, it just gets kind of sticky, you know, and then I feel like things are caught in it, whatever, but it does have that plumping effect. This is the look. Let me put some, you know, final touches on. I feel like jewelry kind of ties it together, especially if I'm wearing the hat. It gives it a little bit more of an elevated look. Ring. And I didn't powder. Sometimes I will, but I also have a touch-up powder in my bag, which I really like. Let me show you, actually. This is the bag that I'm currently using. It is so cute. I love it so much. I've had it almost a year now, which is crazy. But this Wake Make powder, I think I got this in the Yes Style Advent Calendar. Love. It works so well on the go. Boom. Mattifies. So I've like actually been keeping a touch of powder. Who am I? But it is pretty nice. All right, add the hat. Here we go. I'm just a casual girl. Okay, I thought I would give a little bit of like what I'm wearing. Stained Princess Polly sweatshirt. Fabletics leggings, hat, BK Beauty that I got. And if you think, oh wow, it's so white. Ah! Don't look there, guys. Don't look there. But yeah, let's like actually get to doing shit for today. Let's go. This is my scent of the day. I'm wearing Pink Canyon from Skylar. Love this. It's like a get shit done fragrance for me. So that's what I'm wearing. Probably change it later today, but for now, this is it. I thought I would show you guys this, but I've put the charms on the lipstick and I'm not gonna lie, it is cute. As much as I felt like these were cheap and whatever, somehow together, they're really cute. I just wish this was like one box, you know what I mean? Like one day instead of like a week's worth of days. Hello everyone, same outfit, different day, different makeup. I did a little bit more of a duochrome, but oh my gosh, you guys. Even the cleaning you just saw was done today, not the other day, which I knew it was gonna take time, but my goodness, when I tell you, told you I was doing car stuff. Basically, we needed to get a new car because it was in a crash and got totaled. So we finally finalized getting a car yesterday, all the stuff. Yeah. Okay. We have the rental. Guess what happens, you guys? Yes, if you guessed that the rental got smashed, you're right. You're so right. Oh my gosh. Luckily, like, it was just like backed into, but oh my gosh, it was like in the AAA parking lot. I'm like, what's happening? What is happening in the universe? So anyway, that being said, it threw off my day a little bit yesterday. Anyway, I've cleaned up the bathroom. It's looking good. It's looking pretty spotless right now. I still need to put my makeup back in there though. I need to put my makeup away. It's like sitting up there. And I thought that I would do some empties with you guys. And also, this thing, I like have everything behind me. I got a package from Tower 28. So this is the Kung Fu Panda, I want to say, collab. So cute. I actually was gonna order the blush, or I think it's a set maybe, but the blush is like a red blush and I was like, okay, I kind of want that. So I'm excited for this. I don't know if I want to make a little video on it, so I'm like, I feel bad to tease you guys here, but look at that blush. That's a pretty color. You guys know I've been loving the Dior cherry blush, so this is like hopefully the cream version. That's what I'm hoping. It also comes with a gloss that has shimmer in it, which is really pretty. It's called Magic, and I am not in the past been a huge fan of the lip gloss formula, not because of the formula itself. It's because to me, I know weirdly, I'm getting blood. It gives blood to me. It just tastes like irony. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's what I've gotten in the past, but I'm gonna give it another shot for that one and hope that my taste buds have changed or something's changed. Anyway, just thought I would show that, but let's get into some empties. Over on my fragrance channel, I recently did an empties all about like fragrance type stuff, so perfumes as well as like body wash, that type of stuff. So if you're interested in that, that's gonna be over there. But I have some stuff otherwise. I have makeup, hair stuff, whatever, other beauty categories that literally don't really depend on the scent. I naturally have a million of these Batiste. These are so good. The dry shampoo volumizing spray from Batiste, specifically the volumizing one, is so great. There were 2, 3, 4 of them. I mean, me and my husband both use them, so we go through them, but they're so good. Another hair staple for us, this is the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. Really great if you're looking for some volume, if you're looking for a little bit of texture in your hair, if your hair is just like very silky smooth. And I know that usually is like such a positive, but when I say silky smooth, I mean it just has no texture. It just slips. There's no hold. There's no anything. I find the Oribe Texturizing Spray to be really great. So one of these, 2 of them, a travel size as well as a mini. So, you know, if you can't tell, the empties are real here. This is another product I really like. I know it's expensive. I've tried a few here and there, but I always come back to the Oribe and I just feel like it always delivers. And like sometimes you just need it to work correctly. So I do tend to like this. But if you have any dupes or similar products, or if you love the Oribe but you like something else that's similar, please let me know. Something I didn't love, this is the Gold Lush Dry Shampoo from Oribe. I know I love the dry texturizing spray, but I did not find this to do anything. I do not think this is worth it. Like Batiste all the way on this one. I think this is the last Oribe product. My goodness. This is the conditioner for Magnificent Volume. I did end up repurchasing this. I'm using it in my shower currently. The volume line is very good. It smells nice. It feels nice, especially when my hair is shorter. It just has more bounce to it, you know what I mean? Because there's not as much weight, and again, I have fine thin hair, so I love this stuff and I will continue to repurchase it. I also like the Moroccan oil volume if you want another alternative. So many hair care empties. Look at me go. We have the Bumble and Bumble Seaweed Shampoo. This thing sucks, you guys. Do not get this. I don't even know what this does. It says daily cleanser with marine extracts for lightweight moisture. It's for medium to fine hair. I didn't find that it washed my hair that well. I just didn't really enjoy this at all. I didn't notice anything. If anything, I got like more oily, just not a good one. A surprising product. I did not realize that this Amika dry shampoo was so good. This was just like a mini, probably in one of the advent calendars. Like we're gonna be seeing lots of minis. I was able to gift a lot of it this holiday, but of course I kept some stuff for myself too. So we'll be seeing a lot of minis, but this was really good. I actually would consider purchasing this. I might buy it maybe during the next sale or if I can find it on a good deal. I felt like it really did do the job of a dry shampoo, left my hair really really like weightless and kind of bouncy and not overly powdery. So I might pick that up. Okay, let's talk some skincare. I have this from Tony Moly. I got this as like a free gift with purchase, and it's the Peach Punch Cleansing Water. Basically like a micellar type water, similar to Bioderma, which I really love. So I was excited to use this. The peach smell on this, you guys, is intense, to the extent that Sam would sometimes come up to me like on days when I just don't have the energy, like I know myself, at least I can get the makeup off with something like this. Like, it just is what it is. But he would like kiss me and he'd be like, why do you smell like peaches? And it was from this. Like, that's too much, okay? Too intense. It almost felt weird, like I was putting perfume in my eyeballs, even though it didn't burn, nothing like that. It worked fine enough. It's just the smell on this was so intense. Even if I didn't hate it, like it smelled fine, but I'm not gonna use that again. I would not use that again. The love of my life, you guys know, Glow Recipe Dewdrops. I had a mini that we brought traveling with me, and I'm gonna keep this so that I can hopefully just like refill it. Although I really wish we could buy like jumbo, like I mean jumbo size without the packaging, and just gloop it in, baby, because I go through these. I love them so much. I just feel like this formula for something moisturizing and dewy gives me the radiance, gives me the moisture without being oily. It's just it's literally so good. The hype is so real on this one. I have gone through countless bottles at this point. Oh, so good. I quite enjoyed this scrub from Fenty. It's the Cherry Dub, and it kind of had a jam-like texture with some like gritty bits in it. I had a light cherry scent. It was nice. I enjoyed it. I like my Fresh Sugar one a little bit better, so if I'm going and like splashing out and buying one, I'll probably buy that one, but that isn't to say I wouldn't use this ever again or purchase it even ever again. Maybe I'll get bored or want to switch it up, whatever, and I would go back to this. This is a product I'm interested in kind of retrying from Pharmacy. It's the Honeymoon Glow, and it's an AHA resurfacer night serum. I've gotten such good results with this over time. Like, I've used it quite a bit. It's probably my third or fourth one I've gone through, but I haven't used it since I ran out of this one, and I thought I saw somewhere that they're coming out with either a new one of this or like another thing in this line, which has me excited. So yeah, love this. I would repurchase. I've just been kind of staying away from those actives just because of my skin, and I do feel like it's getting better. I still have some skincare, but let's talk about the few makeup. I have this Gucci lip balm. This was actually given to me from Hannah Lee's posted. It was like a birthday gift a couple years ago, and so I've used up the lip balm. The lip balm was pretty nice. I mean, it was a nice packaging. It felt nice to use it. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. So a nice little luxury moment. Thank you so much, Hannah. I appreciate you. And that is not the only makeup I have here. I have a mini of the Hourglass primer. This is the Vanish Airbrush, and I actually ended up buying this. I mean, this was the mini. I purchased this mini. I want to say this was like $20 or something, which is like, it looks like a free sample. Let's get real. But as a primer, it's really nice. It gives my skin some slip, but also does kind of fill in some pores, kind of smooths, and it also controls my oil, which sometimes when things are that kind of like silicone-y type texture where they give me the slip and they kind of smooth, they make me more oily. But I find this one does a really great job at like kind of keeping things put, keeping things a little more mattified. So really love this, obviously, because I purchased the full size. I have an eyebrow pencil here from Rowan. This is in the medium shade, and I bought so many of these from like Ipsy sales, things like that. I mean, I like it. I don't know if I'd pay $26 for it, but for $5, which is usually what I buy this for, hell to the yeah, so good. Like, you know, it's just a nice thin brow pencil. This one was so exciting, guys. It's a mini, but it's from Bobbi Brown, and it's one of these shadow sticks. It's in the shade Golden Pink. There's like the tiniest amount for me to get a little swatch going. Really beautiful, like really easy. Like you saw me do my makeup yesterday. Basically put this on instead of Honey BB from ColourPop, and boom, you got an eye look. It works as a great base. So yeah, I used one up. Very proud of that. All right, we're wrapping it up, I promise. I absolutely love these from insert name here. It's basically just like a flyaway tamer. It's called the Quick Slick. I'm sure there are other brands that do this type of thing, but I do think this formula works really well. I have this Milk Wash Exfoliating Jelly Cleanser from Beekman 1802. I don't know where I got this, but tell me why this kind of smelled like, I don't know, mildewy, like in a good way somehow, because I am someone that I can detect it. I'm like, that rag's mildew, get the fuck out of here, get it out of here, ah! Get it away from me, you know what I mean? Can't handle it. But really, this is more just like, it smelled like a damp basement. Like the product itself smelled kind of like that, but there was something about it. Don't know if I'd repurchase it, but I used it up, so it was fine. The smell was quite striking though. From Caudalie, you guys know I love my beauty elixir. I'm already using another one. I will continue to repurchase it. Just this beautiful, refreshing refreshing, enjoyable mist. Sam really likes it too. So yeah, love this. A little mini of a serum, which I actually thought about purchasing. I know during the holidays, they had this set that would have made it more affordable. Kind of wish I picked it up, but I have, as you saw, so much skincare. A lot of it's sent to me, which I'm really grateful for, but I also like using what I actually enjoy, and I did really enjoy this from Tatcha. It's the Silk Serum. This is like a newer product from them. I actually did enjoy this when I was using it day after day. My skin was just looking really nice, and I attribute it to this, so I could see myself purchasing this at some point. Another pharmacy item, this is the Strawberry Shortcake Cleanser. It's just a cleansing balm, but in that scent. The scent isn't that strong, but I love this cleansing balm. It's really nice. I got the little trio for holiday, so I replaced it with that, but I really liked this. One last hair product from R&Co. This is the Dart Pomade Stick. Another one that's really nice for flyaways, kind of in this tube stick form, so you can kind of do this, especially if I do a more slicked back bun style, which can't really do right now. My hair is too short, but I did quite like this. Sam also used it for his hair. It was like initially his, and then I kind of like took it over, but I would repurchase this for sure. And last, you guys know I leave it off with oral care. I love my Cocoa Floss so much. You can also refill these. It's just a great floss. If you're not flossing, I highly recommend it. And the last real thing in there, I had this sponge, which this one's from Dose of Colors, and it's split. I wanted to see inside. I don't know why it got ripped like this. I don't think it was natural. I think I did it. Which reminds me, let's go through sponge. I'm getting rid of all my sponges, starting the year off fresh. I feel like sometimes I just add new ones and whatnot, you know, as I go. At the moment, it's a little like there's too many. This is too many sponges. Lots of Dose of Colors throughout the year. I really like the AOA if you're looking for a more affordable sponge. They have the Wonder ones, but warning, do not get this kind of like beige colored one. So much harder. It's actually really bad, so don't like that. But all those gotta go. All right, I thought we could just go straight into the mascara drawer and get these gone. These are all my mascaras right now, you guys, that are like I've used at least once. So I know a lot of these gotta go. I'll just pull them out, I guess. I know like the Tower 28 ones are pretty new. I have the black one and I also have the new brown shade, so I'm gonna keep both of those. This Merit one ended up in my like worst products of the year. I really didn't like that. It's kind of just like a tint. I don't love the e.l.f. Lash and Roll, so that can go, but also these just need to. The Cali Ray I've used like once and it's more newly opened, so I'm gonna keep that one too. I don't even have thoughts on that one. I really feel like most of these otherwise are gonna go. I've been enjoying the telescopic, but you want to know, this is what's so crazy about how do you put it back in? Like, it is so hard to get this thing back in. Seriously, I'm serious. I'm really trying right now. But as a mascara, I do really like it, so I'm gonna have to get rid of that. The ColourPop one I actually thought was pretty good, but I actually can't remember which one I liked more. This Bobbi Brown one I got in a set. I got a bunch of the shadow sticks in a set for the holidays, so that I'm gonna keep around, and I've actually really been enjoying that. The Fenty, I didn't love it initially, but then it kind of grew on me, but it's time to go. That is just like old, but it's the newer one from them, Hella Thick. It's okay. The Focaler one, this did not work out for me. Most of the ones I've tried from Yes Style have not worked out. Ilia, I can't remember. Kind of want to keep that too. This is Item Beauty, which is like no longer a thing. We have some Lash Princesses, some different stuff from Ciate London. This Etude House is kind of new. Maybe I'll keep that one too because this came with the box, but even then, that's like September. It's still kind of old. So yeah, I think we're just gonna, you know, start fresh, new year, that type of thing. Yeah, I gotta start fresh. Okay, definitely a nice cleanup moment. And if you have some mascaras, I mean, usually if I didn't do this as a job, I would literally have one mascara that I use. Like, that's it. Until it's gone, then I get a new one. But if you have a couple open, maybe it's a good time to look through that and start fresh too. All right, guys, so once I got everything put away, I decided to go through, shop my stash, and pick out some fresh new makeup for me to have. Some of it isn't like actually new, but you know what I mean? Like a new crop of makeup I can reach for and just enjoy. So I thought I would share that with you guys too. On top, these two palettes did not fit into the drawers, which I kept them with a lot of room so I could add new stuff as I get it. But really the only big palettes I have, the Sigma New Mod palette. I don't know, I've been feeling the pinks, probably Valentine's Day, all that coming up. So I put that in, not to get off track, but I keep thinking about that Natasha Denona new blush palette that's coming out, like the berry one. I'm like, you don't need it, but I kind of want it. I don't know. Anyway, every year they get me with these Valentine's Day launches, but this is the Dominique Cosmetics, the Moment palette. I thought I would put that one in there. It's a little bit different, but it has some fun neutral shades like this one here, which is really quite pretty. You know, I love those types of colors, but also some more smoky stuff, some blues. So I thought I would put that in. Okay, look at that. It has a really nice shine to it. So pretty. Starting off in this top drawer here, this is more like base products, that type of stuff, but more focusing on primers and powders specifically. I've had this Hygiene Glow Serum Primer, whatever, for a second, but haven't really tried it a ton. So I thought it would be a good time with winter. And also I've been loving the concealer and I want to see how they pair together. So I put that in. Naturally, I put in the Hourglass primer. You guys know that I love so much that I finished up in my Empties. Another kind of primer that is new to me. This one is the Hydra Silk from Beauty Bakery. I wanted to give that a go. It's like a butter stick. It's super cute. Fingers crossed it works for me, but I know I'm gearing up for a declutter soon and I really want to get some thoughts on products that I haven't used in a while. So that's definitely a theme in these products. I want to try this makeup setting spray. I know this was from Yes Style at some point. I got this. I put the Prism Libre powder from Givenchy in here to give some tries. I haven't really gotten my thoughts on that, as well as this like baby little Hourglass powder. So those are my kind of base products in terms of powder and primer. Oh my gosh, so hard to say. The other base products in here are more like foundations, concealers. So Purlisse, I wanted to use this up and I feel like it's a good time. There aren't a ton of staples in here. I mean, I have the Natasha Denona concealers, which I really do use like every day, but I added the Givenchy one. I added the House Labs one. Again, this one I do use a lot. So I'm really just trying out the Givenchy. And I know I loved it when I first got it. So I'm excited to like re-explore that. I don't know. Concealers are sometimes hard for me to get my thoughts on. The other two base products are stick foundations, which I think is kind of interesting. The Makeup Revolution one, I just want to use this up. I am so close. Look at that. That's it. I've kept this around. I don't want to have to declutter it. I want to just finish it up. So that I want to use, even though it's a little bit pink for me, I'm realizing now. But then the Fenty Beauty foundation blur tint stick, whatever it is. It looks like I've used a lot of it, but I know like half the stick is still in there. And I don't know my thoughts on this either. So I just want to use it, enjoy it, get some thoughts, really just exploring and enjoying my makeup collection here at the beginning of the year, since I feel like we don't have an influx of products like we do other times of year, you know, so I feel like it's a nice time to get reacquainted. On this side of the drawers, I like to keep more of like my eye products as well as lip products in the third one. So up top, this is more like utilitarian. So I have like my mascaras that are in here, brow products, the freckle pen from Rudy and Buble, lots of different eyeliners in here. So just tons of stuff like that. Kind of random, but I've really been loving this eyeliner from AOA. It's in brown and it's not like the best, don't get me wrong, but I do such a mini little wing that I really like it. It just feels like low stakes, I guess, when I use it. So I've been loving that. Ooh, this drawer. Now this is one of my favorite little drawers. Look at all these little pots of treasure. I love it so much. We'll give this one its full glory. Let's do it. Let's swatch this one out. I don't know if I'll do that with everything else, but this baby, look at how pretty these are. This is the Cookie Chips eyeshadow from Etude House. I got this off of Yes Style, and it is just a really pretty, sparkly, kind of bronzy color. I've been loving this. Like, again, topped over Honey BB from ColourPop, a cream shadow like that. Stunning. From Half Magic, this one's called Blushing Lizard. It's one of the newer shades, but again, it's kind of like that one from the Dominique Cosmetic palette, but maybe a little more pink in the base. So pretty, like a duochrome. From Loon and Aster, this is just a beautiful, I think it's called Smoky Topaz, but it's a nice kind of like taupey bronze shade. It has a lot of sparkle to it. And then from Bobbi Brown, this one's called Incandescent, which again has like a duochrome. It's like pink and gold. Like for me, it looks so gold, but for you guys, it's looking pink. So yeah, I have those for powder shadows. I picked out this potted shadow from Moira. This is called OMG. And again, it's a duochrome. This one has like a green gold kind of flip to it. Really, really pretty. Another Moira shadow. This is one of the like cream ones. It's a more recent formulation, but I wanted to just get my thoughts on it. It's more moussey, a really pretty bronze color with some like silver sparkle in it. This one is called Dazzling Brown. Imagine that. But with that, I wanted to put in some of the Charlotte Tilbury ones, which I feel like those are duping. So I have this duochrome one, which I feel like this will go really well with that Bobbi Brown shadow. There it is. You can really see that pink flash on it, but again, it's kind of golden in other lights. And that one's called Sunlit Glow. And then this one is the Exaggerize one. So that's the Moira one, you know, and then this one is the actual Charlotte Tilbury, and I feel like they're pretty similar. This is more warm in the base, but then still has that silver sparkle on it. So I just wanted to get some use out of these. I've had them a long time, and I feel like they've gotten tucked away a bit. I picked out two ColourPop Super Shocks. This one is in Secret Garden, and this one's called Lala. They're both like a similar color, but Secret Garden has way more shimmer to it, all of that, and then Lala is more of like a metallic, almost looks satin because it's just uniform in how it shines. And here are the swatches. This one is Secret Garden, and then this one is Lala. So I wanted to put those in. I love the ColourPop Super Shocks. From Phytosurgence, I picked out Astral Atmosphere, and I want to give this a try. I love the blushes, and these colors are so pretty, but I don't always love them on the eyes for some reason. So I really just keep, you know, retrying them, re-getting used to them because I'm hoping they will just click one day. And last, I have this Cool Taupe shadow from Jones Road, which is kind of a powdery cream, but it's pretty. It's just more subtle. Definitely very subtle makeup on that one. And that was a quick little tour of my single eyeshadows. This next row down is all like shadow sticks, liquid shadows. I have a few of those, but tons of shadow sticks. Like I love them that much. They get their own drawer. You know what I mean? It's kind of a big deal. So I am excited to just keep using those. I like to have a lot of different ones on hand. So if I get bored or want to try a new color, they're all right here and I don't have to go into my bigger drawers. Then for lippies, it's a lot of like more random stuff. I really wanted to play with some berries. I have the Road one. I have the Summer Fridays Cherry. Just a lot of different stuff in here, different formulas than I usually go for. I'm sure that I will go back to my go-tos, but I wanted to not put my go-tos in here because I'm already going to reach for those. So I wanted to have some other things at the ready. There's some different lip liners in there. I even put one of, again, the Christian Louboutin. This is that matte one from that video. It's called Bare Rococoette. Rococote? I don't know how to say it, but it's really pretty. And I feel like for winter, it's a beautiful lipstick and I definitely want to get at least one wear out of it. Like so pretty. So anyway, lots of fun, different things to explore and try on in there. This next drawer down is blushes, bronzers, highlighters, anything like that. There's creams, there's powders, there's like everything in here. So lots of different formulas. I feel like these are more like liquid highlighters, those types of things. An oldie, but hopefully still a goodie, the Natasha Denona Bloom. I wanted to put that in. I feel like it's been forever since I busted this out and I want to get some use out of it, see if I still love it. So put that in. I also did this hot pink blush from ColourPop. This is the shade Prairie Air. And then this Sparkly Beauty from Dior. It's the highlighter in, I think, 01, but it is just so ethereal, sparkly, stunning. It has a little bit of a cool, almost leaning blue kind of shift on it, but stunning. And somehow it survived that fall with just a little bit of my nail going into it. I will take it. Last drawer here are all the palettes, so I'll show you all the insides. This one from Lawless is called the One Lavender, and it's really cute inside. I really haven't given this much love. I got this sent to me in PR, so I want to get some thoughts on it and try it out. Really pretty lavender shades, but overall pretty neutral still. From Nomad, I have this palette. This is the Travel palette, and again, really beautiful colors, very neutral, and I want to give this some love. I do have a code with Nomad, so if you're ever shopping there, you can use that code to save some money. It's affiliated, but yeah, I want to try that. This little quad from Give Beauty I got during their Black Friday sale, which was half off, so I was like, I'm gonna give it a try, and I've been enjoying it. I brought this with me when I was traveling for the holidays, and these are pretty light, but when I want that like really light, simple crease, they work pretty well for that, so I put that in. I have one of the quads from Paco Rabanne's new makeup line. This is sold at Ulta, and I thought I would get some thoughts on that. Really pretty color story. An old favorite from Glossier. This one is the shade Almond, and I love this. It's like the same shade, 3 different formulas or finishes, and I love it so much. I think I have a short using this if you're interested to see what I do eye looks with it, but I keep it pretty basic. You kind of have to with this eyeshadow trio, but I love it. From Alter Ego, I put the Midsummer palette in. I believe this is a dupe of one of the ABH palettes. I don't even know which one, to be honest, but these kind of green grungy tones, I'm feeling it. So yeah, I thought I would put that in. I also have a code with Alter Ego. I have all my codes down below if you guys are shopping or whatever, but I put these 5 pans from Pat McGrath. One is from the Holiday Collection 2023. One's from 2022. This one's called Bijou Brilliance. Really beautiful. And this one is Celestial Nirvana. So I put both those in. Put 3 of the Flower Beauty palettes in here. Coastal Lights. I have Garden Lights and also Desert Lights. Desert Lights is an older one, but these two, Coastal Lights and Garden Lights, are newer. And again, I just want to, you do some one shadow looks. They're so pretty, but I know these are very like foiled and kind of pigmented formulas. So I just want to get more familiar and just explore and enjoy them. I have this newer palette from NARS. This is the Afterglow Irresistible palette, which is so similar, you guys, to the summer one that came out. I don't know if it was a year ago at this point or 2 years ago, but they do a similar thing. But again, these kind of like slightly warmer tones I've really been enjoying. And so I wanted to give it a try. So I have that in here. This palette from Bobbi Brown is the Luxe Eye and Cheek Glow palette or something. It's in the warm brown. There's also a cool brown, I want to say, or a cooler leaning one. And I like that one too. But yeah, I put that in. I was wearing this, I think in my last video, I was wearing one of the eyeshadows in here. So pretty. Another Lawless palette. This is the Dreamy Dozen. I bought this during the Sephora sale. And again, some nice mattes. I wanted to continue using it. From ColourPop, I put the 1111 palette in, which is a really beautiful neutral palette. This one was sent to me, but oh my gosh, I'm really excited for the Twilight collection. Tell me why. Tell me freaking why. And last, my goodness, from Il Makiage, is how you say it. This I got during, I think, a BoxyCharm or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it came in a BoxyCharm though, and I put that in to get some thoughts on it. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and just hanging out and organizing and all that. I'm excited to get into the new year, and I hope you guys are excited as well. But I'll leave it here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.